Dear team, can you hear me, everyone? I just want to have confirm. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Deepti. So am I clear, guys? Am I clear? Everybody, am I clear? Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Yes. Okay, that's fine. And I'm louder and clear. And let's continue. Let's start the today's workshop. Let me share the screen and we discuss everything one by one. All right, team. Okay. Let me share the screen. So just give me confirmations. Did you see my screen? Did you see my screen, viewers? Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much. So again, welcome to NIT Sunday workshop. And the name of the workshop is Roadmap to Prompt Engineering. And the students who already are my students, you know all about this, but for the beginners, freshers who is completely from non-technical domain. So how a non-tech person can learn this course and get into the IT job market. So this is all in detail sessions I'm going to present in today's workshop sessions, guys. I hope it's clear. And so I'll mention some agenda. Just let's go back here and slideshow from current slides. So we'll understand all those things one by one. So my introductions and what is prompt engineer, complete roadmap to learn prompt engineer. So if a beginner or freshers or experienced, if anyone wants to get into the prompt engineering field, so what exactly main key strategies required to get into the prompt engineering field? And the next one, prompt creations using Python basic code. We do code today. And we'll create the code from Python basic code, and then we'll use prompt engineering using OpenAI and Streamlit. And I'll introduce the upcoming training batches and few generative AI videos which I've been conducted before. So I will share each and everything to you. So this is going to be a lengthy session today. And I know the freshers, if you not understand, no problem. The experienced people, some of existing students also joined. So I hope you enjoy this video, guys. Okay, so I request you to just stay tuned till end of the sessions, and then we'll discuss everything one by one. Am I clear, everyone? So we'll have a discussions, questions, everything. We will continue in our today's session. Okay. Let's start now. So the first thing is my introductions. See, if you refer to my LinkedIn profile, you can find out the first point we discuss is my introductions, who am I, and all the detail. You can get all the informations from the LinkedIn profile, and I'm also sharing to you in the classroom. So just go back to, okay, you can refer me or you can ping your details or you can send the connections. And if any further questions, we try to find out from here, guys. Pretty clear, everyone? So this is what the introductions, you can find out about my profile and who am I, what is my expertise, and what currently I'm doing, and what was my past experience. All the details you can find out from here. And a lot of things you can get it from here, guys. Pretty clear? Next one. So the first topic, my introductions we done today. Next, when I'm saying, let's come back to the prompt engineering. Now the next concept is what is prompt engineer and why most of the employee just they wanted to learn PE. They wanted to learn prompt engineer because it's one of the research and booming field. It is one of the research and booming field. And as this prompt engineer started, okay, hardly 2 years back. Research started from 2 years back, guys. So it's a new job market. It's new job market and expected 2025 to the next 5 years, it will be rapid growth. It will be rapid growth. Understand? So the salary depends on employee basis. If an employee is experienced, then definitely he will get more salary. If an employee freshers, then definitely the salary will be depends based on an employee or based on the type of employee, whether he's a fresher or mid experience or experience, all those things. For freshers, it's of course it's starting from 7 LPA and it goes up to, like, in US market it go to 1 CR as well. But in India market, so based on experience again, but max you can go up to 50 to 60 LPA, 50 LPA to 60 LPA as for experience. Means you have to cross minimum 12 years and all those things, guys. Pretty clear? So prompt engineering we discuss. And let me tell you, in today's session is not a non-technical sessions. The reason, because when most of the prompt engineering means they will show you AI tools where AI tools replace AI tools will pull the data and give you the informations. No, that's we're not going to do it. We create a complete development part today and we understand, we will build the code, how the prompts are created, and how to create a front end as well. Pretty clear up to this, everybody? Pretty clear. I hope I'm clear. Online team, just give me a thumbs up confirmations. All good so far. Then I'll continue and we complete this today's sessions. And this session is going to be 2 hours, or it may be more than 2 hours, but I'll try to cover everything in today's sessions and let's finish it. Clear? Okay. Next, talk about the first one. What is prompt engineering? So we covered my introductions. I don't take much time on introductions because you can catch me on a LinkedIn. And if any further questions, we can discuss in our sessions, guys. Or you can ping me in introductions. So the next one we have, what is prompt engineer? What is prompt engineer? So prompt engineer is the process of instructions that can be interpreted and understood by Gen AI models, guys. For example, if I write any query over here, I mean to say, just 1 second. If I write any query in the prompt, do you see, guys? What is prompt? This is the prompt where a user write effective prompts. You can write a prompt like, how can you summarize the job market for, I mean, job opening for prompt engineer for prompt engineer in 2025. So we, being a user or being a developer, we enter tokens, all these tokens, or we enter a text data, and Gen AI models pre-process the text, and internally the BERT model will fetch the relevant information from internet and web searches and provide the accurate responses from us. So how to, please speak louder. Guys, can you hear me? Am I louder or not? Oh, I'm sorry. Now, am I clear, guys? It is more louder, guys. Just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Much better. Okay. Is it much better now? Is it much better? Yeah. So last time it was not audible, guys. It was not audible. Last time, the one which we scheduled for 5 minutes, it was audible or not? It was audible, right? Yes. Yes, that's fine, but this is much better. Okay, right. Let's continue. And what I was talking about, I was explain my introductions. So today's we started this program just 5 minutes ago, and the name of the workshop is Roadmap to Prompt Engineer. And the students who are beginner and the students who wants to change your career to AI field or Gen AI field or prompt engineer field, so this would be the workshop which would helpful to change your thought process to get into the IT market. So in my introductions, I give my LinkedIn profile where you can catch me and you can ping me and we have more discussions if you have any questions. Second one, what is prompt engineer? Most of the employee, they wanted to learn Gen AI and prompt engineering sections. It is research and booming field in future market. Prompt engineer hardly introduced in the world since 2 years back, and it is a new job market and it has rapid growth in upcoming next 5 years. So I would highly suggest that if any have career gap or fresher experience, keep stay in this field. Okay. Now, salary depends on employee. If you're freshers based on that and based on company basis, I won't say that everybody get 1 CR. It's highly impossible, guys. All right. So this is not something marketing that, if you by learning this course, you never get 1 CR. So to be freshers, so based on organization standards, as per based on organization standards or based on interview, so this the salary will be fixed by organizations. The salary will fixed by organizations, guys. Organizations. All right. So today's session is not a non-technical sessions, and I'm not going to teach you any AI tools. Like there are a list of AI tools in the market where you can on the AI tools you can upload some documents, it fetch the informations. So we will build the code today to how prompts are created and all those things. Okay. So the next point, what is prompt engineer? Prompt engineer is the process instructions. I mean, if you see our GPT, in this GPT, I write a query here. Can you summarize the job opening for prompt engineer in 2025? So this is the sentence I just load in prompt. This is the prompt. Exactly. It is where in backend it fetch Gen AI models and then it'll give accurate responses. So what exactly, guys? If you do you remember we have Alexa, Siri, Google Assistant, what they do? They are smart robo. Okay, when you talk to them, so you would talk to the Alexa. Alexa, can you please create some music? Now Alexa will play music for you. So that's the way it give accurate responses, isn't it? Like answer questions, writing story, giving recommendations, just like any smart assistants. So prompt engineering is the technique to figure out the best way to ask Gen AI to get exactly what user need. For example, if I ask job opening in 2025 for prompt engineer, if I get response of Java developer job or .NET developer job, so what exactly? It's a inaccurate responses, isn't it, guys? So that's what how day by day that these Gen AI models are learned and they trained well. So that's why you heard all upgradations of the models like GPT. You have a list of model GPT 3, 3.5, and 4, 4.0 mini, and we have all those things, guys. I hope clear. A prompt engineer is someone who design and optimize prompts to guide AI models to generate desired response. I mean, a prompt engineer who's someone who design and optimize prompts to guide AI models to generate the responses. Understand? So basic prompt engineer is a natural language text describing the task should perform. It's these are the example. These are the what we call the explanations of the prompt engineer. Very simple. We write a prompt. A user write a prompt. It fetch the detailed or relevant informations of the prompt. In the backend, it works with Gen AI model. So very simple. I can write as here the front end is user. In the front end, user write the query. What query? Any query. Any query, understand, or any query in the prompt, in prompt. Okay, but in backend, which model works, guys? In backend, generative AI model.
works reprocess and fetch the and fetch the relevant information, for the query. Pretty clear, guys, up to this? Everyone clear? So there is a developer or engineer, the developer or engineer who will design a prompt, is called prompt engineer, So any engineer or developer, he will design a query. How to design a query and how to design a prompt, this is all about we call as prompt engineer. So to learn this course, what exactly skill set required? So I will show you how to write a effective prompt. I will show you guys. And after that, we'll have some discussion roadmap, and then we're going to work on the complete. Before that, I will have a look at this, guys. The first one, 60 chart GPT prompts for data scientist. So if you refer to this, you write, let's say you want to train a classifications model. How to write a prompt? I want you to act as a data scientist and code for me. I have a data set. You describe your data set. Please build a machine learning model that predict target variable. Do you see? See, this is what effective prompt. So in this effective prompt, you get your solutions. So how to write an effective prompt? This is all about your prompt engineering. So the first prompt, train classifications model. So the second prompt, when you write, the model gives you all the detailed informations with training, testing, validations, and model deployment, everything it will give you. Second prompt, how to automatic machine learning, which is auto ML. I want you to act. I'm saying, hey, prompt, I want you to act as a automatic machine learning using TPOT for me. I'm working a, automatic model, or you don't write bot. You won't say any bot. I'm working on a model that predicts this one. Please write Python code and find the best classifications model and find out AUC score. I hope you know AUC, ROC, and all those things. So do you see the model give response and accurate informations? Now the next one, you write, hey, prompt. I mean, when I try to write a prompting, guys, voice is breaking, online team? No, right? Voice is breaking? No. Please check your side, guys. No, it's clear. So I will share this prompt parameters, like how to tune hyperparameter. I want you to act as a data scientist and code for me. I'm saying to my prompt, I want ChatGPT to act as a data scientist and code for me. I have trained model. Please write the code to tune hyperparameters. Do you see? What is hyperparameter techniques, guys? Grid search, random search, CV. I think you have know all those things, guys. What is ML prerequisite? You also know this. Now, explore data exploration technique. How to write as uh, how to explore the data set. I want you to act chart GPT as a data scientist and code for me. I have a data sets. Please write code for data visualizations and explorations. So I hope these many prompts I gather for you. So I will share these documents. I will share the GitHub file where you can get all the effective prompts. So how to get a relevant responses from accurate prompt. So I want to write one very important point. Being a prompt engineer, always write the prompt effectively. Write a prompt effectively. The reason why, when you OpenAI ChatGPT is a paid one, guys. It's not giving freely. It's a paid one. And in company, whenever you join working as in whenever you're working in a company as a ChatGPT developer or OpenAI engineer or LLM developer, so if you don't write the prompt effective, every company has a cost factor to it. If you write unnecessary prompts, The cost will deduct or not, guys? The cost will deduct from your organizations, from the organization. So that's why you need to be a little careful about how to write the effective prompt to get a accurate responses from GPT, any LLM models, guys. We have a lot of LLM models, as you know, like GPT and Meta, Llama, and you have Gemini AI. Well, I already done a lot of workshops before about this. Okay, team. I hope understand. So today, the fifth point, I showed you some of the prompt example, some of the prompt example. Okay, and I will show you. I will share the documents to you. Okay, for download these prompts, guys. Download these prompts. Team, everyone clear up to this? Just give a confirmations and then next one. Yeah, everyone clear? No problem. Yes, Abdul, any question? Abdul, any question? Yeah, or maybe we'll talk after the Q&A session. Okay, Abdul? Yep, that's fine. I will share all those things. Let's continue now. The sixth point. The sixth point. So this is what, let's talk about roadmap. Let's talk about, go back to my documentations here. So what are the topic we done? My introductions we completed. What is prompt engineer? Prompt engineering is a technique where a user enter the prompt in a GPT effectively, so that to get accurate data, guys, accurate informations fetched by LLM models. We know about this one. Just now I was talk about it. Next one. So complete roadmap. If anybody like freshers, non-technical, and experienced people like you guys experience in other domain, you want to switch into IT. So what exactly key steps required? So that's what we called roadmap. What is the roadmap to learn prompt engineer, and what the step-by-step approach you need to be follow, guys? Okay, so let's have a look at this. But before roadmap, uh, I want to show you another documents where I prepare a list of uh, the roadmap, prompt engineering roadmap. I will share this one and try to understand. I hope it's clear. The first one, before you learn prompt engineer, if you want to start, if you want to move your career to the prompt engineer, the first thing is required is proper mindset required. The first one is proper mindset is required, guys. And consistency learning required. Consistency learning, because when we try to move from one domain to other domain, so definitely it's very hard. Sometimes you feel give up. But so this consistency learning and continuous practice is must required to do this. Okay. Once you finalize the two things, once you finalize the two things, proper mindset and consistency, the first one, I will tell you, just first you have to learn with Python concepts. Okay, but before I'll go back, let's come from this prompt. In prompt engineering, what are the main things you have to learn? LLM model settings, prompt elements, prompt engineer technique, what is short technique, chain of thoughts, COT prompting. Next one, self-consistency in prompt engineer, out-of-date learning in prompt engineer, role-playing in prompt engineer, RAG in prompt, React in prompt, and DSP, dynamic structured programming in prompt. So still this field is in research, and once you understand with these concepts, so you are good enough to understand the prompt engineering, guys. You guys clear? So all the prompt engineering sessions, the first one, you need to be expert on prompt engineer with these techniques. What is the first techniques, guys? As I mentioned, how to do a LLM model setting, and just copy and go back to this one. You have to learn all this informations in prompting. But you cannot learn this. You cannot learn this without learn generative AI. So rather than I can go like this way. So first I will show this one. How do you start? I'll have to, let's push it to back and okay. the first thing you have to start with Python code. I will show you. Once you find out the proper mindset and consistency learning, you have to start learning Python, guys. In Python, what exactly concepts you have to most focus on? Python functions and Python oops. In functions, you have a lot of recursion and lambda, function arguments, everything's, guys. Okay, functions arguments, and there are, you have to all the basic main important user defined functions, you have to complete all those things. After you complete, you have to focus on oops. In oops, what is meant by class and how to, what is method, and then you need to work on inheritance, and then you need to work on like polymorphism, all right, and then encapsulation, and then encapsulations, and then you have like a lot of concepts like multi-threading. Okay, multi-threading, and then we have generator. We have all the concepts. And anyway, Python basic, you have to start from basic, and from the basic you need to be work on like data type, data structures, data type, and data structures, structure, all those things required, guys. Data type, data structures, some of the visualizations library, some of the data analysis library like NumPy, Pandas, SNS, and SciPy. All those things you have to little work on this, guys. Are you clear? So before you go back to the prompt engineering, so the first point today I'm discussing the roadmap to learn prompt engineer. So the one who already completed, that's fine. And this, the students who wants to be changed your domain, or in 2025 you want to start a new career for rest of the life, and what you need to do, the first step is proper mindset, second step is consistency learning and continuous practice, and third one, you start the programming with Python, in Python basic, and then functions, and then you have to know about like loops. Okay, loops and conditional statements. I will break down all those things later, but this is all the main key points I just mentioned in the notes. Basic Python functions, oops Python, I mean, oh, everything you have to cover. Once you complete this Python, the fourth point, what is the next thing you have to cover? The next topic which you want to cover is, I'll share this. Do you want me to share this, content, guys? Online team, do you want me to share this content? Yes, I will share you how exactly, step by step. I will mention the first one. In depth, I mention Python decorator. If you refer to the ninth, I mentioned Python oops, class, objects, constructor, class method, static accessor, mutator, abstract class, abstract method. This is all those things you have to focus on it. This is the first point, map reduce. Okay. After you learn this, after you Python data type utilities, all the content, in-depth content I mentioned in the class, so that I will share to you after the class in the GitHub, you can download. Once you done this, after you covered Python, so the next one, the next step you have to focus on NLP. In NLP, you need to be focused on natural language processing. In natural language processing, let me tell you, Control F, NLP. Here, I will try to mention all those things one by one. Okay, generative AI, LLM model, vector database, ANN, RNN, natural language processing. In natural language processing, see guys, whenever we build on LLM models, language model, so NLP is very, language model is nothing but we enter text to the prompt. So how text cleaning, text tokens, documents vectorizations, and word vectorizations, one hot encoding, what to vec, glove, text classifications, POS tagging or post, topic modeling, sentiment analysis, need to be work on text blob using NLTK library, Spacey library, and how to compute word frequencies, what is topic modeling, what is POS, what is transformer, NER with NLTK, NER with Spacey, all those things you have to be understand, guys. So let me write down NLP. You have to be expert on framework called NLTK, SPECI, and then topic modeling, and then we have like text cleaning, text cleaning, okay, and how to find out the stop words, POS, transformers. In transformers, we have BERT and Roberta and Distilbert and Distilbert. All those things comes into the picture. And then how to convert and how to convert text to the vectors. All right, we have like a few BOW, TF-IDF, and you have like what to vec using Gensim model and using Gensim model, and this is all those things, and vectorizations and skipgram, and cbow, continuous bag of words. We have all the techniques you need to be covered up, guys. Okay, NER, POS, how all the concepts you have to cover in NLP from the scratch level. NLP is a unstructured data. That means it's all we deals with the text, guys. So in real time world, the text are generated from, we have like social media content, social media, and you have like, WhatsApp comments, Insta comments, YouTube comments. These are text or not, guys? So how do pre-process a text? All those things we have. See, if you check in Twitter, have you received any offensive message? No, you haven't received any offensive message, because NLP plus machine learning models will filter out, and it will remove the wrong content, or which is harmful content, and provide accurate informations to the user. So let me repeat again the roadmap. If you're a beginner, first step, you need to require a mindset. Second step, consistency learning. Third, you need to start the program with Python language. After that, you have to focus on NLP, natural language processing. Once you've done this, fifth point, guys, clear up to this? Everyone, I hope understand. Yes, guys. Also, yeah, I will share all those things. Yes. After your fifth step, then you need to be focused on deep learning and neural network. Let's go back to the content which I prepared. If you once you're done with deep learning, in the deep learning and neural network, the first, you have to be start this deep learning subject. Start with neural network. What is biological and artificial neurons? What is perceptron? Multi-layer perceptron, loss function, activation function, cost function, gradient descent back propagations like vanishing gradient descent and exploding gradient problem. And you must need to be work on PyTorch, because without PyTorch, you never ever build any generative model, guys. So the first one you have to learn with PyTorch. In PyTorch, how optimizers work, TensorFlow framework, and in TensorFlow, you have to create how the TensorFlow graphs work and how TensorFlow playground works. And then in new, see, very simple, deep learning. Once you understand the concepts of deep learning, the first one, once you learn concepts of deep learning libraries or framework, you have to be much TensorFlow and TensorFlow, then Keras, then PyTorch. This three is must. And you need to be little understand the deep learning, like how the TensorFlow works. Then we talk about neural network. Then we talk about neural network. In neural network, we have main key concepts of ANN, artificial neural network, and you can talk about ANN and CNN, RN. Yes, guys, this is all the neural, and then graph neural network. There's a four new concepts has been added: ANN, CNN, RNN, and graph neural network. So this is neural network, and you must need to be understand neural network architecture. So what exactly the neural network architectures works. And once you've done this, you need to be more focused on how the architectures works, what is epoch, what is forward propagations, back propagations, how vanishing gradient descent stop the epochs, and installations of yellow, Keras, Theano, all those things. And then you have more work on RNN. In RNN, introductions to RNN like input and output sequences, difference between RNN and ANN, and LSTM, long short term memory, GRU, different type of RNN. You have LSTM, which contains 3 gates, GRU, which contains 2 gates, and bidirections RNN, sequential to sequential architectures, encoder and decoder architecture, BERT transformers. I could say that RNN is advanced NLP. RNN is called advanced NLP. In ANN, the user trained numerical data, okay, when the data is too large. In CNN, the user trained images, videos, the user trained, guys. And RNN, user trained means developer trained speech and text. So that's what we called as advanced. Graph neural network. So this is research field, and it will connect with this is a new research field which introduced now. So these market growing because researchers are more introduced on this one. And then in NLP also you need to be understand pre-trained transformer. What are the transformers and what is transform learning? TF, transform learning, transfer learnings, guys. In transfer learnings, you need to ImageNet, and then you need to be focused on ResNet, and you need to be focused on AlexNet and ResNet, ImageNet. And there's a lot of pre-trained libraries we have. You must need to be aware of. I mean, you need to be know about all this pre-trained libraries, guys. So the next one, BERT, basic image pre-processing. You for that you need to be most work on CNN and CNN ImageNet, image classifications and different type of architectures. In CNN you have all the architectures like max pool, flatten, fully connected layer, and you need to be know about pre-trained transformer learnings, pre-trained transfer learning. The very nice one is ImageNet. You can apply ImageNet and you build a transfer learning projects, guys. Team, I hope understand. So I know because if you're freshers, you can't understand, but no worries. I'm saying this is all the topics you need to be covered in 2025 to apply job on prompt engineering, generative AI, deep learning neural network, and computer vision engineer. All right. NLP we done. So the next one, video prop image pre-processing, video pre-processing, all those things you have to complete this. After you complete the deep learning, the sixth one, you have to focus on computer vision. So computer vision, we have multiple very good frameworks like YOLO, which comes from Ultralytics, and then you have OpenCV, then you have MediaPipe, and we have a lot of the RoboFlow. We have new libraries called RoboFlow and all those things. You have to be focused on computer vision for image pre-processing and video pre-processing, guys, and video pre-processing. Also in deep learning, as okay, this part you need to be work on. So let me repeat again. In roadmap, prompt engineer, proper mindset, consistency learning, continuous practical, Python basic, advanced, oops, and then fourth subject, NLP. These are the content. I will give you all the documentations which I prepared so that you can find out and you mark a tick mark on learning all those things. The fifth one, deep learning and neural network. In deep learning, you have to focus on all the three frameworks, and then you need to be work on ANN, CNN, RNN, and GNN. And then I'll talk about pre-trained, and you need to be, you can't learn all those things by yourself, guys. You require some proper guidance so that, because the problem is when you learn, it will take more times to understand the connections. If someone guide you, then that would be so good to understand these things, team. Computer vision, you have to focus on Yellow, OpenCV, MediaPipe, RoboFlow, all those things. Once you complete this, you have to work on generative AI. In generative AI, the main Okay, just go up and we done this PyTorch. Okay, generative AI. In generative AI, you need to be focused on text-based model, multi-model, clip architecture, GANs, VQ-GAN, Temming transformers, autoencoder, variational autoencoder, augmented, retrieval augmented generations, Hugging Face, Creo AI agents, Grok, Stable Diffusion, GitHub Copilot, Llama Index, and Fast API. So in generative AI, these many things you have to be focused on generative AI. Understand? And the next one, eighth. So this is generative AI. Once you complete this generative AI, then you have to focus on LLM models. In LLM models, create developed by OpenAI and then Google and then Meta. OpenAI, LLM models, OpenAI. In OpenAI, you need to be very important framework comes under LangChain framework. So LLM model, you need to be focused on LangChain framework, because LangChain framework, you need to be integrated with OpenAI, Google, and Meta anywhere, guys. So that's why LangChain. In OpenAI, you have LangChain framework and Google Gemini AI, Vertex AI, Google Vision, Meta Llama 3, generative AI on cloud, foundations model, and quantizations, fine tune with quantizations, LoRa, QLoRa. This is all those things you need to be focused on. That means this is all company OpenAI uh, created LLM models. Google created LLM models. Meta. There's a lot of new companies which research into the LLM model sector. The ninth one, vector database. You have to learn. We know about SQL, MySQL, and vector database. Why the vector database? In NLP, I forgot to tell you one thing: embeddings. Embeddings also very important. In vector database, how a text are how text embedded to vector. So in vector database, any one vector is enough to learn either Pinecone, ChromaDB, and Milvus, Qdrant, and Fias. So Fias, most company are using Fias. Most organizations, we are using Fias, and you can easily find out in the documentations. And one thing, whenever you refer to these content, I would highly appreciate if you're learning TensorFlow, if you learning LangChain, please go to Google and open the LangChain documentations. Open LangChain documentations, guys. When you learn TensorFlow, please open the TensorFlow documentations and review, because every documentations provide GitHub. So you can refer the GitHub and you can build all the models. Understand, team? So that's what, for everything you have to be referred to the GitHub. I hope guys clear. And once you've done this, so we have vector database, LLM models, and everything. And then in generative AI, 10th one is agents. 10th one is agents. What is agents? The agents are interact with LLM models to fetch the data to fetch the from from internet, guys. So LLM is very popular in 2025. Most of companies, researchers, most of the YouTubers, everyone, they work on AI agentic. So they work on AI agents, guys. So there are few agents, like you have like simple agent, multi agents, and this agents. Some of the few good agents are, you can work with LangChain agents, and then Creo AI agents. I already done these workshops on them, and then AGI, which is big things coming up in the new market. So the research is going on AGI. So the research is going on AGI. Understand, guys? I will share each and every documentation. So prompt engineer roadmap, I will share it to you after the class. You can happily download, and you can complete one by one, and you can understand these things, team. Pretty clear, everybody? Once you've done these content, just go to the 10th. So 11th, every technique, every concept we need to learn and practice the code. As it is a research part, it's of course because all LLM models gives error, because you build LLM model today and after 1 month or after 2 weeks, the same code it gives bugs, guys. So that's why we have to keep focus on the code, and you need to find out the difference why we got error, guys, why we got error. Understand? After you done this, you need to prepare a very nice resume. Okay, you take some client informations and along with any projects, capstone domain or capstone projects from banking, insurance, I could say BFSI domain. And 13th one, you can just upload your resume in the job market. Upload your resume in the job market. So the next thing is just keep research, keep learn, keep giving interviews. That's it. Keep giving interviews. So never stop, keep give interviews. And by the time you attend some few interviews, you will get one offer. And this is the way you guys can. And finally, the offer will be released, guys. This is way today we understand complete and in-depth roadmap for generative AI, generative AI, and prompt engineering. For generative AI and prompt engineering. Everybody clear, guys? Everybody clear? But which one we left here? If along with this, if I learn along with machine learning, okay, and then some of the data analysis, then this become, and we create a front end tool. We create a front end along with deployment using MLOps and CI/CD pipeline. Also, if you learn these Azure AI, okay, along with everything, this complete comes under full stack data science and generative AI. Everyone is clear, guys, up to this? Everyone is clear? From the full stack, if I don't add machine learning data analyst, then this become your Gen AI prompt engineering roadmap. In this roadmap, if I add machine learning data analyst or front end and Azure AI, and this and Tableau, all those things is common BI, and then I can write as Power BI, and any SQL databases. Then this all comes under your. Then these things comes under, full stack data science. I hope the viewers, everyone clear up to this, what exactly we topic. So we must spend theory part now. So in today's session, what exactly we covered? So the first point we discuss is my introductions, then what is prompt engineer, and we will build code later part, what is front end, back end, and how to write effective prompts. And I'll give you all the prompts which I show you, 60 prompts being a data scientist, how to write effective prompt, and to detail roadmap to learn prompt engineering. First step is proper mindset. Without mindset, it's nothing is impossible. And consistency learning and continuous practice. First, if you are a beginner, and you have to first focus on Python from basic, then advanced, then oops. Once you covered, go to learning with NLP. I just discuss all the content I will share you right after the workshop. And then once we done this, then we focus on deep learning and neural network. And after we complete the deep learning neural network, then you have to focus on computer vision. In deep learning, it's a big subject because I already mentioned all the content here. I can give it to you so you can find out. And sixth one, computer vision. Seventh one, generative AI. Generative AI, we have two models, text-based, multimodal, clip architectures, VQGAN, timing transformers, autoencoder, a RAG. This is all those things we have. And eighth one is LLM model, using all OpenAI framework. I mean, LLM model from OpenAI, Google, and Meta. And the next one is vector database. From this vector database, how to, any one vector database is enough to focus. But right now, most organizations are working on FIAS DB. And then agents is very used topic in the market and most research going on in it. And 11th one, every concepts we need to be work along with practice and keep focus on code, because every LLM models codes are keep change and it's hard time to any companies go for deployment. And make a nice resume and mention the client name and uh, capstone projects for any domain, BFSI domain, and then upload resume your job market. Then keep research, keep learning, and keep giving interview, and finally the offer will be released, guys. So this is what the roadmap of GenAI and prompt engineering. Along with this, if you focus on machine learning models like regressions, classifications, reg classifications, and cluster, along with data analysis like EDA and statistics, then finally, and you need to be learning front end like Flask, Django, and Docker. Also, you have to Streamlit and Fast API and deployment MLOps CI/CD pipeline, and then Azure AI, Power BI, SQL database. This is all about your full stack data science and generative AI. I just review many time in today's workshop. So next, okay. So back to the slides now. We also completed in today's sessions, introductions done, what is prompt engineering done. Next one, roadmap also we completed now. So the generative AI, this is the strategy. First technique, LLM model, NLP, and then Python programming language. Let's code, build prompt, guys. Okay, what is the time now? It's exact 1 hour we considered for theory. Let's do the code. So guys, shall we continue? How to build a prompt now, how to build a code in today's session. It will take a little more time now. And the first code which I created, prompt creation using Python basic code, and then we'll create a OpenAI and Streamlit. Just I'll minimize it and just 1 second. All right, just go back. So we create a prompt, the first project. Okay. In project has few segments I'll create. First one is we create a prompt using basic Python first so that everyone can understand. And then project 2 will connect with OpenAI API key along with a front end we'll create using Streamlit. So 2 projects we're going to do today. Understand, guys? Let's continue. And we will work using VS Code. If you don't aware of VS Code, or if any new learners, if you know about like Python, Jupyter, Spider, or any IDE, whatever you're comfortable with, you can do it. But I'm start with VS Code. Let's open and Visual Studio Code. Let's log in and I'll create a new folder today. Excuse me. Okay. And here we go. Create a new folder, and I mentioned 0 prompt engineer workshop. Okay, I create one folder, guys. Do you see? I create one folder here, and in this folder, I want to create a new file. Let's create a new file, and I'll mention as 1.py. I'll mention as 1.py. So first, we will create a simple prompt. How to create in Python, guys? I write a code prompt, and I will write it. Write a story about Squid Game. Okay, ठीक है? So, and after you write a story, and I can say print, and I can add as prompt created, and then here prompt. Okay, I think I have to stop here and done this. So just go back and execute. So let's have a look at it. So guys, are you clear? Very simple. Are you please doing it, everyone? I just want to know if you're doing. I'm just a little slow. If not, I will complete it, guys. How many of them working? May I know, team? How many of them? Everybody is working. Everyone is working. Yes. Okay. All right, Roshni. Okay. So we just create a first prompt, and yes. So it's very simple. This is the first code. Very simple code, guys. And controllers. Let me save it. So here, if you see this, we create a prompt. So prompt write. And what is the first code? Let me write a, we create simple prompt creation in Python. So this is one, 2 lines of code we write and save it and execute, and we done this. So if you want able to work, I will share the YouTube live going on, and you can share to your friends. Let me go to here, and I will try to find as youtube.com, and I need to check Naresh IT. Okay, so here we go, Naresh IT. And if you refer to the Naresh IT, so just one moment. I'll copy the link and I will give it to everyone, guys. So just go to the chart. Okay. So if you can't work, so you can refer to the live presentations, and you can work on it. Let's go to everyone. I'll share to the everyone. You can have noticed this. So today, what is the first code we done? The first code we done, simple prompt creation, simple prompt creation in Python. We done first one, control list. We completed. Can we go to the second code now? In project one, I just break down all the projects for a better understanding. I break down the code so that we have to understand. And so completed first code. Let's create. I'm going to create a second code now. Right click, new file, 2.py. So in this code, what I'm going to do it in this code. So let's say I want to create based on user input. So what exactly user input function does? So here I just write it to, we create a prompt. Let's do the second one now. In the second one, let's define a function and create prompt. And here we go. Before writing, I want to know the topic. Any topic user has to input here, and I can write as tab. Okay, so here we go, tab. Okay, so I'm writing a topic. Let's say input what is the topic of your story, and I can call it as a prompt and story. Okay, so guys, are you working with me? So first code, we create a short prompt, and then I'm using a define function. Okay, just one moment. Okay, see, I want to take any topic. Let's create a prompt now, create a prompt functions. And what is the topic for the story? Not topic for the story. And then I want to say tone input. Okay, the story, I want to create a prompt as input. And once we do the input, and I can say enter the tone. Okay, enter the tone. I want to say the tone, for example, like, serious, funny, or sad. Instead of, I can say serious. Okay, and humorous, not funny, instead of humorous, ROUS, and rude, or maybe I can say adventurous. So you can have like adventurous, etc. Okay, you can say this, etc. Then I hope clear. So we just define a functions now. And after define the functions, topic we define, and in what is the topic for the story, and enter the tone. Can you please tell me the story in serious, humorous, or adventurous, or funny? Anything you can call this, or funny, or sad, or how the tone, sad tone. Okay, so we also done this, guys. Okay, up to this. So here we go. All right. I have to close one bracket here. All right, done this. So what is the next one? So after you done this, oh, oops, Control G. Okay. So the next one, I want to create F string. I hope you guys know about F string. What is F string does? So I hope everyone know what exactly the F string does. Okay. So F string, the F before when you write a string, what happened? It indicates which allow to embedded expressions. I want to show the expressions now. So the next one is here. I want to write a prompt equal to F string. I will enter and I will say write a tone. Which tone? Because here I define a tone, guys. Okay. Here I define a tone. So write a tone and I'll say story about topic. Okay. I just mentioned a topic here, story about topic, and go back. That's fine. And then after this, oops, let me close this and return prompt and return prompt. So just go back now here. Okay, that's cool. Now let's generate a prompt, guys. Before I generate a prompt, I can say as I create a new variable user prompt equals to tune is not defined. Tone is defined. If you see this, enter the tone. Do you see this, guys? I'm sorry. Topic tone, right? Correct. So let me define a tone as well. So instead of tone, okay, because prompt, this is tone we have, topic we have it now, tone we have now. Okay, that's fine. And prompt, write tone and story about topic. That's good. And return prompt. And here we go. Create prompt, guys. And in create prompt, that's good. Spelling is wrong. prompt. Where is this, guys? Prompt. prompt. Cool. That's fine. Okay, now, guys, this part is done, everyone. And then I can print it. So which one? I want to print it as generated prompt. And here we go. I can say use a prompt. Okay, so that's it. We create a small functions now. First one is clear. We create a prompt with simple prompt creations. And the project which I'll created now as prompt creation as per based on user input function. Okay, in Python, just input in Python. So just go back and call it. So one moment. Do you see this, guys? It is input function. If you got this output first, what exactly input function? What is the topic for the story? So what exactly saying? If you see the prompt, it is created or not? What is topic for the story? Okay, so topic, I can say Squid Game. So topic, I hope this is one of the web series in topic of the Squid Game. And now I can enter the tone, which is I can say adventurous, okay, or maybe uh serious, anyone, serious. And after, okay, do you see generated prompt using the two input function? Are we created a prompt, guys? Write a serious story about Squid Game. Are you guys clear now? Using a simple function, using a simple functions, are you guys done? Please let me know, everyone. How many of them done? If you're not done, don't worry, I will share it. You can write a code. So we done 2-1. First one, simple prompt. Let's say the first basic prompt creations using simple Python. Okay, I can write it. The simple prompt creations in Python. The second one we done prompt create based on user input function. User input function. So guys, are you understand this one? Everyone is clear? Everyone is done? So we try to write a basic and then we integrate with OpenAI as well. Done this. Let me close this one. Can I move on to the second? Can I move on to the third one? Yes, guys. Can I move on to this next one? Okay, that's good. Control S. So right click and I'll go to the new file 3.py. Okay, so the new function is 3.py. So 1, 2. In this one, we will create prompt. Okay, next part. So using loop, now we can create a prompt using loops, guys. I want to write some of the list, guys. So I'll consider it as a list now. And let's create a list as artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence. And then, so I can say space exploration. Okay, let's create a list now. And here ancient history. I'll create a list, guys. Okay, so this is list I created. Let's create another list, guys. And I create another list called serious. And then, okay, as I declared a while ago, humorous, adventures, funny, and sad. So there's a two list I created. Now I create a prompt equal to, okay, let's create an empty list now. For okay, so I can make a variables here as topics. And last time we done tones, right, guys? Topics and tones, we done this equals now. So artificial intelligence, space explorations, and ancient history. So let's go back to the prompts, and here we create a prompts now. And as I said, we create a prompt using loop now, guys. Prompt creations, prompt creation using loops. Guys, this code, if I keep inside my OpenAI API key, the code will work, guys. Let's do it. So that's what we try to work with. Easy to little for topic. Okay. In topic, I'll write for topic in topics, for tone in tones. So do you define a tones? Okay. So functions. Okay. F expressions and string, write a tone and story about topic. And I want to append this prompt. Okay. That's good. And after that, for prompt in prompts and print prompt, guys. So if you see this, guys, here we go. And I want to check this. So if you focus on first code, we create a simple prompt and we print it. Second code, prompt create based user input. We create a functions and we call input functions and create a prompt. Third one, prompt creations using loops. Okay, for loops. And I define a, just go back and execute code. Do you see this, guys? What happened? So we create all this output. So I mean to say, if you see, write a serious story about artificial intelligence, write a humorous story about intelligence. Loops, guys, two times we've been repeat. So what I'm going to do now, I'll remove them, and I don't want to print this much of output. So just close it, and I'm just call it again. And you can say, write a serious story about AI, space explorations, ancient history, and then write serious story about, space, everything you got, guys. Team, I hope you're clear now. Team, I hope everyone understand. Let's save it now. File and save. File and save. So did you understand how the prompts are created using loop, using input function, and using simple print statement? Guys, are you working? Online team, anyone is working? Any issues you facing? Any issues you facing, guys? Please let me know. Please let me know. No issues. Very good. All is working fine. That's fine. No. Can we go to the next one? So prompt creation. So today we are working on prompt creations using simple prompt and using functions along with input function. And then we working with loop. After we done this, okay, let's now we create a multiple prompts using list and string. So same code, little changes. Let me file save and control S. Why not saving? Okay, file save all. That's good now. I'll close it again. Just go to right click, new file, 4.py. Now let's do the little. So here, I can say dynamically using list and string. Now we create a prompt using dynamic. So how to do this? Let's go back, define. Okay. And then we create a generated prompts now. Generates underscore prompts underscore from underscore data. And I need to create a list here, guys. But before that, sir, I joined late. Could you please tell me what is prompt? Whose question is this? Manish, can you follow the YouTube channel and all everything is recorded? You can find out from that. Okay, Manish? All right. So the first thing, I have to create one list, guys, here. Just one. Do you see all the code is given to me or not? Why? Because if you install GitHub Copilot in your VS Code, then all the options you can find out like this, guys. Did you install GitHub Copilot? If not, go to the your installations and here you're gonna type as GitHub Copilot and please install it and your things will be pretty clear. So before I go back, let's create a variable and data list variable I created, and here I want to write a advanced quantum computing quantum computing, and then we have like machine learning, then we have machine learning. First I created a list now, comma, and then we can create a climate, then we can create a let's climate change, that's fine. So we created a list, guys, data list we created. Okay. And then here I want to create a prompts, prompts, prompts I created, and generate. Okay. So before I go back, let's write a functions now. Here we go. So the first one, define generate prompts from data, and I want to pass data to list over here, and then I'll create a prompt equals to this one, and I write a for items. Okay. For items in data list, f write a story about no prompt. This has little I need to change. 1 second. Here we go. Okay, so let's go back f string, and I can say like explain item. Hold on. Explain item in simple terms. One moment, guys, done this now. So we define a function and we pass argument. Which argument we pass? Data list. I create a data list over here, and I pass, what is formal argument, what is actual arguments. I already told you. If you don't know before, then okay, you have to learn all these concepts, guys. Okay, what is functional, what is arguments, and how to pass a argument, what is formal argument, what is actual argument, all those things. When let's check spelling, if anything are wrong. Prompts from data, that's good. I create a prompt for item in data list, we done. Then I create then prompts dot append prompt, that's good. And written prompts, that's good. Now here we go. We create a data list, pre string we pass here, and then data list we done. Prompts append, Did I mention append somewhere? Right, append. That's fine. That's fine, guys. Prompts.append. Yeah. Okay, return prompts. And then after the data list, we pass here. And then I have to pass as data underscore list. That's okay. Check generate prompts from data. That's good. The spell is right. And let's write a dynamic for prompt in prompts and print prompt, guys. So here we go. And let's save it and run it. We got an error. Prompts.append. One moment. So here, did I miss something? Let's check. Spelling mistake. Yes. Okay. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. One moment. Yep. 1 moment, guys. Let me. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yep. Okay. So I got it. Let me change this. Just 1 moment. Yeah, I just got it. I got it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Here we go. Okay. Yep. I got it. I got it. Just 1 second. Let me run it again. Hold on. I changed it and then Control S, save it. I changed now. I hope it's working. Guys, did you see this now? Yeah, I changed now. Okay. I hope it works, guys. Please check. Would you got output, everybody? Would you got output? Yes or no? Okay. So topics, prompts, we created this. Okay. So the next one, can we go to the next one? Can we go to the next one? Or any error you got, guys? Any error you got, guys? May I know? Any error you got? Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, see, we try to create a multiple way. We try to create a multiple way to create this. Understand, guys? We create a multiple way to create this. That's the thing. Understood, team? Okay. So here, this is what we done. Now we define a prompt, we data list and prompts, and we execute. Guys, clear? So what I'm saying, explain quantum computing in simple system. We done this. Okay, we done this. So here I'll, okay. Next one. Let me close everything. Let me close everything, guys. And here, as I mentioned, new file 5.py and control V. See why I'm saying one by one, once we do, I need to call the OpenAI API key now. Okay, I will, that's what we try to understand with basic way. So please done this, everyone, or anyone has an issue, let me know once you covered this. Done this, guys. Good. Okay. Now, what we trying to do? So, advanced prompt engineering means definitely, guys, this functions only if I define inside the OpenAI API key, then I get my prompt engineering project. Understand? So, we try to understand here like basic level. First we create a prompt, second we created functions, and third using input, then we write a loops, we create a prompt, and then generative prompt using loops again, and then fifth one with using dynamic list and string. This is all those things. So fifth one, 3, 4, 5 we done. Can we go to the next one? See, you can find out and slowly we can get back to the next part, guys. Then we can get back to the next one. Understand, team? Let me go back to the another prompt. Fifth is done. Let's go to the new file and I'll call it 6.py. Let's write 6.py. Okay, let's continue. If you're not able to, I also shared this link. You can follow this and we can do one by one. Sixth one. What is the sixth one, guys? In the sixth one, we'll try to little work on advanced prompting now. How to create advanced prompt? Let's create again a functions, guys. So define create, or I can say stepwise, and then prompt. So I'm trying to explain from the basic level, how do we create a prompt? Okay. We create a, oh, oh, did you install, please install GitHub Copilot. Do you see automatic all the prompt things has generated for me, guys? Okay. But if you don't do, if you do that, that's fine. But here I'm not using this. Let's write, we define a create stepwise prompt context. I define a context argument now. Let's write a variable for step one prompt, and in the step one prompt, prompt, in the step one prompt, let's create f expressions again, and I can say summarize this text, and I have to pass the context again and summarize the tab context. Okay, so here listen to me, we create another functions, create stepwise prompt. We're trying to do stepwise step functions we created. And then after this, I'm going to create a summary and AI summary over here. And let's say this is a summary of the context, summary of the context, or context, whatever you say that. And after that, and then this is step one, guys. Okay. Ab step two bana denge. So step two dot prompt. Okay. So that's good. Here, AI summary. Now step two prompt, step by step. So F string summary, and then based on the text, no. Step two, I'll change a little this one. Just give me 2 minutes. Step one prompt I created, and AI summary. This is the summary of the context. That's fine. Okay, then I create a step two prompt. So here I will, the best way to write based on the summary, okay, and then I have to keep them into a, okay, then we can go for, first we go for AI summary. I'll keep it in single quotes, then, and then I want to know the answer of the questions. Answer the following questions. Let me check this and let's close it. Okay, now please write this, guys, in the 6.py file. So we create 5 py file one by one. Now this we, sixth one, the heading of this project, I can say that advanced prompt engineering now with functions, guys. Advanced prompt engineering with functions, because these code, if I enter inside my OpenAI API key, I'm going to do this, how the OpenAI key we will enter now, prompt engineering. This is sixth one. Look at this code. Any spelling mistakes, guys? All fine now. Step one prompt we created. I create new variable AI summary. So ये summary दे देगा step one prompt का. अब step two prompt बना दिए, and then इसको points no. So questions I don't pass, context यहीं पे तो है, then I'll remove it, and then I can say what are the key points. I can say that, and here I put a question mark over here. That's it. Okay, this is cool. This is fine. And then I can say return, and then step one prompt, comma, step two prompt, because define a function written with two variables, a step one prompt, step two prompt. Cool. And then let's create a context, because I pass a context parameters here. Okay. Context equals to, okay, I'll ask any questions now. For example, AI has become any questions you ask, advanced AI is AI, Gen AI and is growing. Gen AI is growing rapidly, growing rapidly in the tech industry. In the tech industry, right? I just stop here. That's fine. So here we go. And I can say it's dot dot dot. That's fine. Take it. Now let's go back. Context we done. So yeah, how many variables we created? 2 variable. Let's create step 1 and step 2, because now I can say create stepwise prompt and I pass a context. That's good. And then after that, I want print as step. Okay, put them in step 1 prompt, and I can say step 1. And then here we go. Print. I can go back to step 2 prompt, step 2. That's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, advanced prompt engineering. So if you see the compare all the code, so we focus one by one. Let's check any bug here. That's fine. So here, step 1 prompt and step 2 prompt. I should get output, guys. Did I done anything wrong? Okay. I hope it's working. There is no error. Do you see, guys? Step 1 prompt we created, and then so you kept in string. Is it? 1 second. 1 moment. Let me check this. Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to correct. That's fine. So here, okay. So just 1 second. Okay, yeah, guys, I got it now. Do you see this here? Now we can say that step 1 prompt, summarize this text. You guys output. Now what we're doing, advanced prompting means we are prompting based on step by step. पहले step 1 को questions पूछे, and then we'll ask for second one. So here you can change the context. Are you guys get output now? Let's control S, say sixth one we done. If you can you create a step 3 now? Can you create a step 3, guys? Yes. Using functions, we create a prompt, guys. If you see this step 1 prompt, step 2 prompt, step 3 prompt. So that means we try to create a prompt in multiple levels, guys. Agree with me now? Or maybe you can change this as well. Maybe you can change this as well. Yes, guys. Here we go. Team, clear or not clear? Okay. I'll go back to this now and 2 minutes. Here we go. Yeah, we already done this code. Guys. Okay, team. We already done this code. Okay. Can I move on to the next one? Team? Can I move on to the next one? Just run it. Yes. Okay. Anyone got any error? So sixth one, advanced prompt engineering. We done this. So white temp code file is created. This is I don't want. Let copy and delete this. Move to recycle bin. Okay. So how many of them working, guys? I know many of them leaving. Yeah. Guys done now? Okay, very good. Chalo, theek hai. Next one. We will good Roshni, you're working. That's fine. Everyone is working, guys. I will share. I hope you guys understand. So the next one, let's try. Can we go to the next one? So a little, we know how to work with advanced prompting. Now what I'm gonna do, all the code, okay. I want to generate OpenAI API key. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What I'm gonna do, let's create one. Let's open two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5, 6. How many POI files we created today? First, what is the first projects? Simple prompt creation in Python. Second one, prompt create based on user input in Python, user input function. Prompt creation using loops. This is the third one. Fourth one. So fourth one, what I'm gonna do? Oh, this is third one or fourth one? Using loops. Did I done 2 times over here? Topics. Yep. So I think this is the third one and fourth one. I think, yeah, duplicate. Yeah, that's fine. So here, this would be now using loops we done, right, guys? Let me close. Okay. The fifth one, using defined functions as well. Generate multiple dynamic prompt using string. I think I duplicate it. And then fifth one, we created a fifth one using what, guys? Using advanced prompting with step by step. Okay, I don't copy, just copying the heading. So that's fine. I think it is a duplicate, so you can delete it. 3, 4, it seems like duplicates. So I'm going to delete this. Right click and delete it, guys. Move to recycle bin. 3, and let's rename to, let me close, let me close, let me close, let me close. Right click and rename to 4. That's good. And here, right click and rename to 5. Good, guys. So I hope this is what we build. So fourth and fifth. So fifth, the first two projects. Now my questions to everyone, isn't it? These first, do you know how Python would helps us to create a prompt using basic Python, using loops, using function? Now let's second projects karenge. And we need to keep everything inside an OpenAI API key. So the first thing, how to create OpenAI API key, how to create OpenAI API key. So I will tell you, because the free versions is not work, but you can try this. Free version is not works, but still you can try. Still user can try. So what you need to do, how to create, you need to log in like platform. You need to log into platform dot openai.com, openai.com. So let's go back to over here and just go back to platform dot, no, I'm not going to do it here. And then I'll go to this ticket, platform.openai.api.com. Do you see? It will ask for your credentials. You can log into it. After you log in, go to the dashboard, and in the dashboard, here we go, API keys. First, you go to, one moment. The first one, platformopenai.com, the first step. And second step is go to the dashboard. Go to the dashboard. The third step, generate OpenAI API key. The fifth one, where is that? One moment. API key. And do you see create a new secret key? The first one, and you create a new secret key. Try this. After you create a new secret key, let me tell you what you need to do. Platform.openai.com. You need to log into this and then go to the dashboard. Go to the dashboard. After you go to the dashboard, you can log into the API keys. Once you get your API keys, you can create a new secret API key. I got my API key, but it was, you try this and you try it's working or not. If not, you have to pay for it. I'll tell you how do you go for payment. Just go to dashboards and again API key, and you create it, and then storage or maybe usage. If you go to the usage, You can find out here, same dashboard. You can go to the usage, click here, and I purchased this API key. I already purchased $10, and it is giving the dashboards. When did I spend, how many API keys, and how much dollar left. So those things I have given here, and you have to purchase because it not works, but you can try in yourself, guys. So what I'm going to do, I will write whatever functions I write. Okay, just go back to the VS Code now. Now I'm going to create a new file, and I can write sixth underscore OpenAI dot py. Now let's create a new thing, guys. So in this code, first I'm creating. Okay, so you can continue with me. So guys, understand how to create OpenAI API key. And after OpenAI API key, you get to know, let me repeat again, you have to log into openaiPlatform.com dashboard, generate OpenAI API key and create a new secret key. And once you create a new secret key, then go to, you can refer to your API key section and create a new API keys. And after that, you check your usage, how much usage you left. You just click it over here. You can find out of $10 I'm used this. I have $9 because I'm using for some of the projects which in advance. So just go back it now and let's work it, guys. Let's start. Okay, define. Okay, let's right now we five code we develop using functions, right? Now we write two functions, and after that I'll keep everything inside OpenAI key, then I create a front end. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. And you can work the first thing. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'll pass OpenAI API key later, but a user need to be installed OpenAI. How to install OpenAI? How to install OpenAI? You can write pip install OpenAI, guys. This is why you can install pip install in terminal. You can go back to the terminal, new terminal, and you can put it back to command prompt. Just go back to command prompt and you can pip install OpenAI, enter. I already installed it, for me not required again. All right, team. So the first one, let's do. For me not required. The first, I import OpenAI. Okay, just go back and a little check this. Yeah. So there's a no error. That means it's installed. So that's fine. I'll close my kernel. Let's close it. Let's write. And I will OpenAI dot API underscore key. I will pass the key later, not right now. Okay, this is wrong key. Don't enter. I will just enter your key. Enter your key. Okay. So we'll enter OpenAI API key. So right now, if you purchase the API key, don't enter. I don't enter now. Let's write the code. And after the code, I will enter the API key and we try to work, guys. So till sixth py file, we write a functions to generate this API key. Understood? Now let's write define, and I can say like, I'll create any functions, guys. I want to create a retriever, RETRIEVER, retriever info and query. I'll create a query later. So, but here, let's done this and return. TK. I want to know about about Prime Minister, about Prime Minister of India. I'll write any prompt. Guys, clear up to this. First, I define a functions for dummy implementations. I use the dummy implementations for our practical purpose. Then define rag. No, this is not a rag. I just create a functions. Don't talk about rag query here. And I want to pass a query over here, guys. This part is clear. Then do you see I define a retriever info? Now I'll call retriever info equals to. So let's say retriever info and info query I done. Okay. So the first one I write a functions here, retriever query, and then let's create argumented AUG. Let's create another variable argumented prompt. You see, just now we've been keep working on f expressions and user query. Okay. And let's create it and then check, is this wrong? Query, let me fix it. Argumented prompt f user query, that's fine. I can load a query here and I want a dot and then retrieval information and then again retrieved info. Check retriever info. Okay, now check this retrieval info and retriever info. This two part is pretty clear. Okay, that's good. So we can have response equals to, I need, who is response? Who will give response? OpenAI API key. I'm trying to fetch my LLM model and then OpenAI, OpenAI, which one? OpenAI dot response. Oh, I want to chart completions create. Okay. So who will give response? This OpenAI key should response about Prime Minister of India, guys. Understand? So I didn't load an API key. I load it last. So first one, which model I want to call. If you go back to the OpenAI API key, I go back to my data controls and then here playground. If you refer to the playground, which model I'm using? GPT-4o. Okay. And you have list of models. If you refer to GPT-4o, GPT 3.5, GPT-4o mini, I'll go back. Who is chart prompt? So you are any, yeah, you can pass anything, Raju. So, but here I can enter as model GPT-4o. Okay. GPT, let's update a 4o model. GPT-4. I have to give the model name proper, then only it will work or else not work. GPT-4o. That's fine. And then I'll copy, then I want to pass a message. Yeah. Message equal to, yep. You can have the message again. And I'm going to message in this message. What is the role? So in this message, let's create a curly braces and here we go. So the first one, role, I'm using as user, and then content we created. Okay, I don't want to use this, guys. So let's remove it now. So let's use only one user, only one message. Let's print now. Message equal to role, user, content, and argumented prompt. That's fine. Here we go. And then max tokens. If you go back to the prompt dashboard, you have how much max tokens you have, guys? Max token somewhere 2480, but we don't want a max tokens here. If I what happened, I want to pass a max underscore tokens 100. ठीक है, मैंने 100 तक ही दे दूंगा, or maybe I pass to 150 so that I don't want to uh, store credit balance. And temperature, if you see the temperature, how much temperature is given, so every time try to make 1, but I can use as 0.7. It is by default given. So that's it. And here we go. Okay. And then we go back to response. Pretty clear up to this tab. Okay. Output tokens. Yes. Max tokens. You can find out. These are the parameters of prompt engineering, Raju. I mean, these are the parameters. I already taken the previous one workshops about prompt engineering. This is prompt engineering part 2. Part 1 already I had earlier. I will share you the link. You guys can refer to this. And it's given me written dot response choices 0. That's fine. Messages. Okay. Now, after this, okay. So after this, who will respond, guys? Wait. Now the next one. So we create a, this part is clear, guys. Everyone typed this, everyone done this, everyone understand what we done here. We OpenAI API key. I didn't enter API key right now, and retriever info. I just pass a query. This is dummy I defined, and I query. Two functions I've been defined, and this is for one responses I created. And let's create another response, guys. So don't give 0. It can give you the basic results. You can keep till 0.2 or okay, that's fine. 0.2. That's okay. 0.7 first give, and later once we run the code, we can give 0.2 or 0.3. Okay. Yeah, that's the way we can follow it. After that, now let's create another responses, guys. Let's create another responses equals to and equal to OpenAI dot again chart prompts create. And no, I already created responses, right, guys? There we go. Then return responses we done. Okay, then I don't need to create another time. That's fine. All right. So I can write a query. Let's give me a query. Okay. How is okay? Tell me about how I can say like. Okay, can you explain more about? Can you explain about Prime Minister of India? Okay, and I can see a response, rack query, and print response. Cool. Do you see this, guys? And now I'll execute it. So what happened? What exactly it's saying? Retrieval info before assignment, unbounded error. Query retrieval info. Let's check something is wrong here. Okay, I have to key open a API key as well. That's fine. Let's go for it. And now any can you please check this, guys? Any somewhere wrong? Retriever info query. That's okay. Written about Prime Minister of India. Okay. Diffrac query. We pass a query here. And then retriever. Okay. Let's create it as, that's okay. Any variable retrieve, because this I cannot be make is 2. Okay. Query retrieve info, and then retriever info query. That's fine. Argumented prom f format string user query dot capital. Okay, this is retriever info as retriever info. That's fine. Retrieve here. That's fine. Okay. Then response OpenAI chart completions dot create. Now let's execute. Okay, do you see you have to, what error I got now? Now I got error change, guys. What is error now? OpenAI key error. What exactly it's saying? If you, okay, I'll copy this code and I will share in the chart. Can you please use this chart and execute? Copy and execute. Can you please copy and paste it, guys? Once you copy and paste, what error we got earlier, the error was wrong because we fixed it. And after that, the error we got as कौन error आया अभी? It is saying OpenAI API key. Everyone check this. In the meantime, I will load my OpenAI API key. I will mute my screen for 2 minutes and just go back and I'll get my OpenAI API key. Okay, team. And then, okay, I get my key and let's copy here and I will thoda, okay, I'll paste here. I'll paste here and you try this. Code is not completed. No, it's code is done, guys. It is not completed for you. And now when I execute, let's check OpenAI message. I have to save it in chart window. Okay, wait. What is the error message I got now? What is the error message? Messages. Okay, it should work. Okay, it's showing the messages. Let's fix this now. 8. Okay, now let me check this one more time. I pass my OpenAI API key, and this we use for dummy implementations. User query, messages we done, and messages content. Okay, strip we done. Tell me or here. Now I control S, save it. Okay. Guys, do you see the model response or not? The model response or not? What exactly the model response? So how the prime minister, so I haven't trained any model, the prime minister of India as of 2023. You get some informations over here or not? Team, are you clear? So the same thing. We just try to same code which we write here, and online team, I know you paste your OpenAI API key, you paste your OpenAI API key, and you can check this because it not work, no problem, because it is a paid one. It is a paid one, and if you can try with Gemma, Google Gemma API key, it's a free one. You can work with that, and if it got bugged, then I'll already done the previous classes on Gemini model and how to create a prompt. You can try this, guys. Team, are you clear, everybody? Anyone got error in this case? Anyone got error in this case? So these are just, yeah. Okay. I hope guys clear. Code is in chat window. No, code is done, guys. I will see. I'm not doing Streamlit now. I just write a functions and I pass the OpenAI, and we try to learn with function, and then integrations to LLM model. Done. And after the integrations to the LLM model, what error message you got? Once we fix the error message, now when I check it, it got the responses. Instead of Prime Minister of India, I'll said about, so total code not posted. Total code not posted. One moment. Let me copy, and I'm going to post here. Kitna tak hai ye? Print responses. This. Okay. Do one thing. I'm going to post the code one by one, but some duplicates. Is it? Copy. ठीक है, पहले इतना तक मैं पोस्ट कर दूंगा. Copy and changed it, and retriever info. I will remove my API key, guys. Okay. Don't enter the API key because that is the wrong one. Okay. That's the API key. Then which one? Retrieved info. Paste. Can you please check argumented prompt? Where is argumented prompt? We have up to this I pasted. Now copy and you check. This is the one. Done, guys. Okay. This part is clear. See, I want to change about Prime Minister of Australia. I can change my prompt now and Control S. Let's execute. Do you see Prime Minister of, why guys? This I have to change the prompt. Okay, tell me about the query. Tell me about Prime Minister of Australia. So now you try this. One moment. Okay. Do you see now you got output, guys? So as of latest update, the Prime Minister of Australia is Anthony of Albany. You guys understand how LLM models working on a prompt, isn't it? How LLM model working in a prompt, guys. If you see this, I generate my responses. You can notice it here. The moment when I say Prime Minister of India, so it's give us output. The moment when I change Prime Minister of Australia, it works, guys. Are you clear? And this code without it won't work until you have to load your OpenAI key. This is the LLM model. This is the LLM model and OpenAI key where you integrate on it and you can develop the code. Pretty clear, guys. Next, last code for today. This is the backend we done. Let's create a front end now, and I'm going to save it and file. I'll create a, just go back, check this one. And here we go. Sixth, I'll create a new py file. I'll create app.py. Which one? Fifth, sixth, seventh dot app.py. So I'm sorry, seventh or eighth? Yeah, seventh app.py. Listen to me. Here we go. OpenAI API key, right? Are you guys done this one? Are you guys done this now? Seventh one. I'll close. Okay. Eight, not eight. Here, let me close. We created app.py. Sixth and seventh. Just now, this is code we write, right? Tell me about Prime Minister. I change Australia, and now let's keep. Let me keep about Prime Minister of uh, India. Okay. Now I change to India. Let me copy this, and I'll change to India. Okay. Now Control S. Whatever code I'm writing, let's do a deployment now. File save. I mean, I create a front end. It's not deployment. And Control S. File save all. Everything is saved. Whatever code I write this, guys. Okay. It's in the same code. I'll copy and let's create a paste here. After the code, what I'm going to do now, I want to add a Streamlit, guys. I want to add a Streamlit. How to add a Streamlit? Just import Streamlit as ST, okay, and then import OpenAI, and then here import OS, Control S. After you've done this, I don't want to change any code here. I give my OpenAI API key, retrieval info, and then I can about Prime Minister of India and tell me about Prime Minister of India. The same thing, we define it two functions. After the two functions to deployment, I don't want to generate output in the same backend. So what I'm going to do after return response, I'm going to remove this. After this, remove this. I'm going to create a Streamlit UI now. Streamlit UI. To create UI, so I need only two things. What is the heading of the title? So I'm typing as prompt engineering workshop. I can change it as prompt engineering workshop. And after the title, I'll user underscore input. Okay. Under the title, I will create a text streamlit dot text underscore input. Input I can use as enter your query. So, or you can say, hold on, and here enter the query, enter your query. That's cool. Okay. So two part we done, and let me do it. Streamlit.ui, we done user input, and if st.button, I want to create a button. So which button? I have to create a submit button rather than I'll remove it, and response rather than so rather than here rag query. No, I don't want to mention as user query. So here we go as rather than rag query, user query, user input, and st.write I can use as response. And here we go, response, guys, comma, response. Okay, enter your query, we done. And after that, else, and then st.write. Okay, that's it. Please enter a query. Now I want to check this Control S. Okay. And I'll go back to the terminal, new terminal, same query. I just use a few lines of code here and command prompt. I can say as Streamlit run 7 app. Oops, kahan pe hai ye? I have to get into the. Wait. I think. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I have to give a RAG query, right? That's true. That's true. I have to mention here as if I change user query, I have to change better. I change to here RAG query. That's right. Thanks, man. RAG query. Okay. Now it's fixed, guys. Okay, good. Darshanikant. Yes, it's fixed now. Very good. And after done this, okay, then I am going to hash it. Then let's go to terminal, new terminal, and then go to command prompt. So where I have CD0 prompt engineering workshop, and after that Streamlit, okay, not one, 7app.py, and enter. Hope it works. Any error message will fix it later. No command. We have it now. Okay. Run is missing, right, guys? Run. Yep. Run was missing. That's fine. Sorry. Yeah. So here we go. Module no found Streamlit. Okay. I think I have to install it again. Just create a command prompt and pip install Streamlit, then enter. Okay. Satisfied. CD. Okay, here we go. And then CD. And then we have 0. Enter and Streamlit run. चलो एक बार check करेंगे one more time. Okay, hold on. No module name Streamlit. Oh, am I spelling wrong or not? Oops, my bad, guys. Streamlit. True. I'm sorry. So here, this is CD0 and Streamlit run. Oops, 7app.py. Let's do this. What? Where did I? Why did I mention somewhere? Import Streamlit. Ah, my bad, guys. Control S. I hope it works now. Thanks. I just missed the spell here and the command prompt. And then here CD0. And I hope it works. Streamlit run 7. Hope. Okay. Prompt engineer. No, I changed RAG input in response. That's fine. Now I ask like about Prime Minister in India. Just submit. RAG is not defined, right? Where did I didn't define RAG, guys? Here, user input. Okay, so in response, RAG input in response, RAG underscore query. Okay. RAG underscore query. It was missing here. That's fine. Thanks. Control S now. And it's done now. Line number 32. Yeah, we just changed it now. And let's go back and try one more time. Just can I fresh it rather than write? Refresh it. Okay. About Prime Minister in India. Just submit. Cool. Fantastic. So here, do you see now? This is prompting. And I'm saying explain 30 lines about India economy. And do you see what happened? Submit. And okay, GDP growth and all these informations, because what if I increase my max token? Okay, Raju, you said to 0.2, right? Okay, 0.2. What is max token? Yes, I'll change to 0.2. And what was max token I will pass, guys? Can we pass 500 tokens? Let's see. And but I'll check my balance as well. So kitna balance cut ho raha hai yahin se? Let me go back to the OpenAI and take it. Just go back to the platform. And here we go. Here we go. And just go back to the dashboard usage. And once we go back to the dashboard and usage, okay, so I think 4.29, it spent 0.01 cent. Okay, it's not dollar, it's cent. Try this one more time. Did I saved it? Now file, save all. Okay, I changed GPT 4.0 model and 0.2 because 4.0 is a little expensive. Same query and submit. Refresh. Great. Do you see this, guys? What happened when max tokens changed? But again, the same things it is impacted to. Okay, Igbar, let me refresh it. 4.29, it becomes to 4.29. That's good. And I'm using it. RAG, if we keep term, the OpenAI hallucinations. Yeah. So I already, here I can use GPT 4.0. 4.0 is advanced model. See this economy, it's given up. Responses, India economy is one of the, guys, understand everyone. It's amazing. It's amazing. So here, the service sector, it's clearly mentioned as per the driven GDP, IT and software services. Take a और एक बार, how is prompt engineer job opening? How is prompt engineer job opening in 2025? Okay, in Asia, or I can say in India. Take it. Same questions I copy and same questions I ask to my GPT prompt, which is created by OpenAI. Now this prompt is created by Prakash Senapati. This one. Now just submit both, and let's submit this one as well. And if you see this response, it seems regarding the job market engineer. I hope understand, guys. So this is accurate because there has more concepts. Team, understand up to this. I hope you guys are clear. I hope you guys are clear. Everyone understand. Everyone understand. Yes, guys. Was it good? So did you understand? I am trying to explain the prompt in project 2. First projects we created is we started code from basic label to LLM model. Project 1, we use a query. Okay, we using functions. We build LLM model. We build user query and response using OpenAI, along with we just write a functions using Python functions. First one we done. In second one, using OpenAI, we integrate to OpenAI and we tested the backend works, and then we create a front end, and then we same things. We create a UI. We create a which one? Prompt UI, prompt engineering UI, and we connect with OpenAI integrations plus Streamlit. Okay, guys, I hope understand. Let me sum up what exactly things we've been done. So you have to create the free open. Guys, anyone working free OpenAI API key? Free OpenAI API key, anyone is working? Anyone is tested? No? The one who purchased, I hope it's work for you, isn't it? Yes, guys. And then here, let me sum up what are the topics we done today. In today's sessions, I explained my introductions first. We discuss what is prompt engineer. We discuss what is prompt engineer, and then we discuss in-depth, in-depth roadmap for prompt engineer, guys. Understand? And then we talk about like after we done in-depth roadmap for prompt engineer, And then we create a practical, there's a two projects we done. In project one, using Python prompt creation, okay, using input function and using fstring and using define function. Also we created, and using stepwise prompt we created. And then project two we created as OpenAI prompt. We created OpenAI API project. We created the first one. We write a Python functions. The first one we write, and using OpenAI, we create a backend like user query response, user query response done. And second one, we create a app.py where it connects Python functions plus Streamlit plus OpenAI API key. This is what we done. And the next one, I hope you guys enjoy the class. I hope understand in depth from start level to scratch level to UI creations. Everything's I covered in this session. And how is it, guys? Are you enjoying? Are you enjoying? Is it is amazing, good guys? Functions. Raju, those things, however, one shot, two shot, effective prompts, common doing. See, Raju, what I'm trying to say. Okay, this is the part one, guys. Okay, this is the part two. One shot, two shot, this everything's done automatically by API key. Are you getting my point? Raju, answer to your query, there is a no specific things called one shot, two shot. LLM models, all these things internally. You getting my point? I mean to say, if you remember the prompt engineer, I do another workshops, guys. If you refer to this part, I want you to watch these video in prompt engineering. I will show you few videos. Just one moment. Okay. Do you see this video? Prompt engineer. Okay. This is the video I created already. I'll share all these documents. You can refer to this. 16th, you can find out this video. 16th video. Okay, team. So this is a two video I created. You can refer to this. So if you go back to Naresh IT YouTube, okay, youtube.com, and I will share you the two file, TUBE. Okay, that's fine. .com, and here we go. And you can write as Naresh IT. And in the Naresh IT, you can log into this one. I'll show you prompt engineer. You can search. I'll give you the link. 1 second. Okay. Are you able to see this, guys? Are you able to see this? There is a two file. This is the one which I covered. In here, this is the one I covered today. And this is the one already we done, I think 1 month back. Please watch it. Are you guys getting my point? See, zero shot, one shot, those things you have to LLM model itself take care of it. Understand, Raju? Okay. So as it is a beginner level, you can also understand how we created all the file, and I hope understand. Clear or not? Okay, people, are you enjoyed it today's session? Next one, are you enjoying today's session, everyone? Very good, Vasil. Very good, Srini, Pavan. Roshni, are you there? Okay, yeah. Yes, enjoyed. Very good, guys. Very good. So you can refer to the two videos and you can find out. I hope understand. You refer to the Naresh IT and you can check the roadmap of prompt engineering, which we done today. And in this session, we understood from scratch level to how OpenAI integrations to the prompting. And still this is in research phase, and zero shot, one shot, everything explained in here, guys. It's one shot, few shot internally. I will tell you in the classes, no worries. Okay. So this is for all those things. Sir, how can we get PPT? Okay, Raju. So no problem. What I'm trying to say, LLM creates prompts, one shot, two shot, few shots internally. Why prompt? No, there is a prompt engineering means not. There LLM agents also comes under it. So when you, as I told you yesterday, I'll explain all those things. Okay. Yep. No worries. It's helpful how the notes codes will be shared. Understood, Raju? Informative lesson. Very good, Subhajit. Ashil, how the notes and codes will be shared. All right. So I want you to, okay, guys, let me tell you the notes and codes, right? If you give me 2 minutes, see all my previous lectures you can find out here. And any question and answers. This is also, I schedule a resume building boot camp on 3 days or earlier I done. You can refer to the boot camp. Okay, 3 days earlier we already done this boot camp. And this is my new, yeah, I'll tell you. Yes, see, there's a few things, Raju. Right now I will discuss with you in tomorrow. Okay, I'll discuss. Write down all of your questions. I will talk to you. Prompt engineer part 1 link. Dipti, part 1 link already I had here. Prompt 1, you can refer to Naresh IT and you can find out. This is part 1 video. In this part 1 video, yeah, I shared it, sir. Okay, one moment. In this part 1 video, so I was talk about in this part 1 video, one moment. If you see this, in this part 1 video, I was explaining like how exactly this work, how exactly COT work, COT work, and chain of thoughts, how the Gen AI engineering market, everything explained in depth. Have you listened to this, guys? Have you listened? Raju, answer your questions. Yeah, I attended this well. Yes, please attend. In no, that's the problem you ask. Okay, can you please complete today? In this video, I clearly explain how COT work, how one shot, few shot work, and there is a 2.5 hour sessions I've been conducted on that day, guys. This one. What is zero shot, one shot, few shot, zero caught, one caught, few caught? Okay, how exactly LLM prompting behavior? What is detective prompt? I mean, how the hallucination handles with the prompt. See, guys, this is the video I want you to, in prompt engineering, I made a 2 video. So please watch this. This is very informative videos and I hope you got your answers. Okay. So this is prompt engineer part 1. This is the part 1, guys. Understand? And today, prompt engineer part 2. So I'm sure this is good enough, guys. And if you know the LangChain agents, then I hope this is the part 2. So let's copy, and this is the part 2. So 2 videos is, I'm sure it's going to be good enough for you to done this. So I'm going to copy. I'm sorry. I'll minimize this and I'll log into my, let me close this. Okay. I'm logged into this. And here we go. Where is, okay, just go back to the repositories. Just now we created repositories, prompt engineering. And I want to just, okay, the video part 1. And this is part 2. Okay, let's commit it. All right. And I will share all my GitHub. You can refer to this prompt engineering file. And do you want me to share this Excel sheet? Do you want me to share this explanation sheet, guys? Also, team, there's a new batches going on. And if you want to, if any of your friends trying to interested on this one, this is all my previous video and the new program I'll conduct on 2nd of Jan at 7 p.m. And you can refer. And guys, really, I've been taken, it's almost been 2.5 hours. And if you like this session, don't forget to commented and you liked it, guys. What do you say? Can you do it? Okay, Raju, please follow this. I hope you didn't watch this. That's why the questions arise. So please watch this. It's again 2.5 hours, and in your free time, and write down questions, and we'd meet in later. Clear, everybody. And I hope, thank you so much, team, who spent time with you. And any questions so far? Can I share this attachment? Excel sheets. Let me close. Let me close. Let me share the GitHub file. Yeah, please watch that. No, man, don't worry, don't worry. First, I want you to watch that, then you understand what hallucinations, how exactly it works. You're talking 0.23, right? So I explain what temperature meaning I explained in that video, how prompt parameters are designed, how prompting hallucinations max tokens, and then we have how the code has worked in the backend. Everything I've been explained in prior classes. You have to watch it. All right? Yep. So one moment. Great. Then. So here I want to add one file, upload files, and just choose your file and just back again. Roadmap to prompt engineer. Where is the notes? Okay, class explanations. This is what. Yeah, see GitHub, everything you have, guys. Just commit changes. Okay, thumbnail, PDF text. Okay. So guys, I will share this file to you, prompt engineering part 1, and in the GitHub. Okay. So if you have this, let me tell you, the job market also is very good for prompt engineer. I can go for over here. You can try for prompt engineer. Okay. See, there's a lot of plenty of opportunities you have over here as well. Guys, you can apply for internship. So you can go for date posted and internship and entry level. And you can show for, you have these things you can apply as well. AI agents, AI mid generative stable diffusion, AI training engineer remote. Sorry, I think in the previous content, I have forgot to mention stable diffusion pipeline as well. Here you have to add that stable diffusion pipeline. If once I share all these documents again, okay, so you can refer this file and you guys can understand how exactly it works, team. Clear? So I'm copy it and share to everyone. Can you please download? I share all the files, guys. Okay. So I think 7.py. Okay. I just added here. All right. Thank you. So guys, I'm expecting some comments from you, the one whoever watched it. And I try my best to explain from scratch level to expert level. So there's 2 video I made in the prompt, and you can go back to the GitHub and you can try to find, this is one, go to repositories, and no, maybe after the class you can do it, guys. Okay. Repositories. Once you go back to the repositories, prompt engineering part 1, and again, prompt engineer, you can refer to it and you can do it, guys. Okay. And thank you. And you have a, thank you for your time and have a good time. And please refer your friends to attended such a nice program which are going on New Year. And so let's, guys, we'll say goodbye to 2024 and advancedly happy new year, everybody, guys. Thank you. Thank you, team. So let's stop it. And don't forget to like and comments and share to your friends. And just attend the new program which I schedule on New Year. So advancedly happy new year, team. Bye, everyone. Thanks. Any questions? Any questions? No, that's good. Thanks. Okay, let me stop then. Bye.